Most depressed zodiac signs. Knowing that life is difficult means that you are aware of what you are dealing with, as opposed to believing that everything is always roses. And, while our horoscope can help us relax, when you're one of the most depressed zodiac signs in astrology, there doesn't seem to be any hope. The causes of depression vary from person to person, but the difficulties we face affect us in different ways. For example, one person may regard staying at home and doing nothing as the worst thing they could possibly do, whereas another may treasure their solitude. When it comes to our individual depression triggers, as well as which zodiac signs suffer the most, astrology is very telling. Some people don't care and let negativity roll off their backs, whereas others feed their depression with more negativity and depression. But we all feel blue at times, and there will always be those buttons that, when pushed, bring us down. Although depression is a psychological issue, it may be related to a person's zodiac sign. Astrologers believe that certain celestial bodies, including Neptune, Saturn, Lilith, Ceres, and Pluto, can cause depression. The astrological placement of these bodies at the time of birth can influence how a person feels and their susceptibility to depression. What else? Certain characteristics of each zodiac sign make them more prone to depression. Generally, zodiac signs with higher emotional and intuitive capacities are more emotional than others. Other characteristics such as self-criticism, pessimism, being overly dependent or clingy can also make a zodiac sign more likely to experience depression in certain situations. Based on these factors, the zodiac signs are ranked from least to most likely to be depressed. Least depressed to most depressed star signs. 1. Libra. Libras are social creatures by nature. They are also one of the most relaxed of the zodiac signs. Their easygoing demeanor makes them approachable, and they are rarely sad or depressed. The only thing that could irritate a Libra is an inability to maintain control. If they are placed in a situation over which they have no control, the lack of control may cause them to become anxious or depressed. Libras are not prone to depression because this rarely occurs. 2. Leo. Leos, like Libras, are pretty chill. They have a reputation as the king of the zodiac sign, and their laid-back attitude proves it. They are quite lively as a result of this attitude. People enjoy being around them because they are party animals. Leo's weakness is their inability to cope well with change. Being thrown into an unfamiliar situation may cause them to feel sad. However, because of their fiery personality, Leos are quite adaptable and will recover from depression faster than any other zodiac sign. 3. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a solitary sign who prefers to be alone most of the time. However, because loneliness is one of the potential triggers for depression, a Sagittarius is only one bout of loneliness away from depression. The good news is that Sags adjust quickly to being alone and will soon be off in search of a new adventure. 4. Pisces. This sign's people are a jumble of emotions. On the one hand, this is a good thing because it makes them very sensitive to how others feel. On the other hand, this characteristic can lead to self-destruction. Pisces people may become too clingy and overstretch themselves to please others because they feel so much. They are frequently out of touch with reality, and if they are betrayed or disappointed, they can quickly become depressed. Pisces, on the other hand, are imaginative and have a carefree attitude most of the time. These characteristics enable them to combat depression and recover quickly. 5. Scorpio. Scorpios have a terrible habit of dwelling on traumatic events from their past for an inordinate amount of time. Because of their passion and intensity, they are prone to becoming exhausted as a result of the emotional stress. They are concerned about losing possessions or loved ones and may become depressed as a result. The fact that they keep their emotions bottled up inside does not help matters. If you learn to share your feelings with someone you trust, you will be able to process your intense emotions better and avoid depressive feelings as a Scorpio. 6. Capricorn. Capricorns are naturally calm and collected, as one would expect from an earth sign. Even after a traumatic event, they will perform admirably. This fact, however, may be a Capricorn's undoing. They tend to take on leadership roles or jobs that require them to use this unique trait frequently. A Capricorn will accumulate so much emotional baggage over time that they may become stressed and depressed. There is a tendency to blame oneself for everything and to feel responsible for others. Over time, this guilt can lead to depression. 7. Taurus. Taurians are grounded and driven. After all, they are earth signs, so this is to be expected. They do, however, have an innate sense of accomplishment that can become unhealthy in certain situations. A Taurus desires to be successful at all times, and failure or a sense of stagnancy in their life can bore and depress them. 8. Gemini. Geminis are known to be adventurous and fun-loving. A zodiac sign like this would not be expected to be high on the list of depressive zodiac signs. However, this is not the case. Geminis, despite their fleeting nature, struggle with emotional processing. They will experience heartbreak and may experience depression. A Gemini also prefers to be free as a bird most of the time. Depression may set in if they are locked into a routine or forced into a situation in which they are unable to express themselves freely. Worse, unlike other zodiac signs who may try to hide their sadness, a Gemini will project their sadness onto everyone around them. 9. Aries. Aries is not as prone to depression as many other zodiac signs. They have a practical outlook on life, which helps them stay afloat the majority of the time. They are, however, a mixed bag of negative emotions. They have the potential to be moody, aggressive, and impulsive. While an Aries will usually float above depression, if they become depressed for any reason, it will be difficult for them to recover. They'll burn themselves almost to death, and it'll take a lot of help to get them out of it. 10. Aquarius. Aquarians are known for having a strong empathy for others. While this is beneficial to their friends and family, it is detrimental to an Aquarius. They are natural healers who are unable to heal themselves. Someone born under this sign will go to great lengths to make you happy, but there is nothing you can do to reverse the failure. If they experience heartbreak or are hurt in any way, they will transform into a massive ball of depression. 11. Virgo. Virgos are hard workers. In this game called life, there is no rest or play for them, only work. Their all work, no break rule may eventually get them into trouble because they rarely have fun. At the end of the day, a Virgo is prone to collapsing under all the weight and becoming unstable. Virgos also have an unhealthy tendency to dwell on negativity. They spend a lot of time worrying about the future, which can make the present difficult for them. 12. Cancer. Cancer people have a tendency to be depressed. They are extremely sensitive and compassionate. They are known as the mother of the zodiac because of their nurturing nature. However, because of their emotional sensitivity, they crave recognition and affection more than other zodiac signs, but they are the last to ask for it. They prefer to suffer in silence, which can lead to depression in the long run. Cancer patients are also hard on themselves, which worsens their mental state and pushes them deeper into depression. Conclusion. Although anyone can become depressed, certain personality traits predispose certain zodiac signs to depression. These characteristics may also influence how they deal with negative emotions. To avoid negative emotions, you must pay close attention to your zodiac sign's strengths and weaknesses.